Okay, Death Knight is coming up after this. I will try and add a couple of these things as well, so I can maybe micro them to burn. I think that's a good idea. You recently picked up this game, it's so good. Okay. It is very fun, yeah. Glad to hear you're enjoying it. Death Knight in 4 minutes. Yeah, this is the hardest difficulty without modifiers. So you can still make the game harder if you want to with modifiers, but I haven't done so. I need to refined workshop. I will plant it in some dead space. I guess this is as good as it's gonna be. Let's get that upgrade going, which means that you can be hotkey 4. And then once I get this thing done, I can get my Arbalist going. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the research done in time. Did I put down a flamey tower over here? I did, yeah, that's good. You played the final night yesterday? Your silver 2 ass didn't last long? Yeah. Game's a bit stressful at times. Ready to face the dark. This is more a strategy game than StarCraft though, right? Like, at least as far as like, you know, as a newer player in StarCraft, you're gonna really struggle. With this game, if you use your brain, you can still be quite successful, right? Even if you haven't played a ton of RTS, because the APM is not really that high. It's mostly about coming up with the correct strat. Really hard to predict, though, what the correct strategy is.
Research complete.
Yeah, so I'm almost maxed. With all my resources, I guess I'll build more of these. My refined workshop is nearly done. I can upgrade this tower that I built, which is right over here. And I can build one more right behind it as well. I just don't have any units to put in the towers right now, which seems like a bit of a waste. Does this fit anywhere? Okay. Extra stone. Let's get the Arbalist research going. And I would like to get the fortified wall research too. I really want to get the treasury research though, but I'm not sure if I need these. Treasury is real expensive. How about upgrading my main structure? $51. This one's acceptable. I can actually kind of get this. But we should probably wait until I get this large patch over here. Yeah. I don't think it's worth making normal infantry other than Arbalists. But I think Arbalists are also kind of a mid-game unit. I might be wrong. But I think if I have more Arbalists... I'm like, I gotta fill up the towers. That's about as many Arbalists as I really need. So I think at some point you want to switch to the siege workshop, which is like a unit producing structure that you can get as well. Yeah, I feel like these towers are only good early game. At least I'm not a huge fan of the way that they work. Let's see if we have enough, guys.
Research complete.
I don't know. I can add one more tower maybe, just for the memes. Any spots in my main base? Doesn't look like it. Okay, I can start making Arbalists, but I wonder if I can skip them for now. Mostly because I need to save up the amount of iron that I have. I really want to get iron to upgrade the keep again. Get some health. 15% health, 10% attack speed. I feel like it's pretty good.
Research complete.
Okay. 2,100 nightmares. Come on, boys! Poke him! I mean, this choke is kind of nice for us. This doesn't even really take my, my towers into consideration yet. They're starting to fire now. I got my ulti at the perfect moment. Run in. Good. Big explosion.
Upgrade complete.
I don't know about those. I feel like those are kind of garbage. Careful. Refined quarry. Hold! Hold! Oh, geez, there's one of the big boys. We need to fall back over here. And just rely on the towers. 300 nightmares remaining is not even that many, but... targeting this guy would be sick. Is that possible? A bit risky. Don't like that. He's got a... yeah, he's got a lot of HP. 1,200 in total. Don't die. You're close to level 4. 6, rather. I don't know numbers. What does the 4 number look like again? I don't know. Nobody knows. I need to get this... did he just die? No! Wait, did he die? Where'd he go? Oh, what? Turns out I don't even know the 5 number either. I was gonna say, he had a lot of HP not that long ago. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. No more panicking. So I really need to make this ASAP. I saw the health bar of something else, I think, that died. I lost most of my pikemen. My pike people. My Piconians. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down, lads. The nightmare is over. Okay. Whew. When an enemy is slain, get a 10% chance to spawn a burst of heal. Ooh, is it nightmare fuel or blood of my enemy? Lowko, you need way more money? What? I'm doing well. This is my first time, Mikolaj. What am I doing wrong? I did use my new rice cooker. Yeah. I got a new rice cooker yesterday. I splurged. And I got myself a rice cooker that hopefully won't break within a year. 2 years. I think our previous rice cooker lasted like 2 years. I had a nice, I had rice for lunch and breakfast, dude. It is good, yes. Way of the Blade is good, Lowko? I don't really want to play melee units, though, anymore, if I want to. No, I didn't get the Bugatti of rice cookers. I got, like, one that was, like, 100 euro. 110 euro, I think. Yeah. There are rice cookers that are, like, 500 euro. I'm not spending that much. I don't eat rice that frequently. Yeah, I did my rice cooker research the other day. I learned that apparently Zoji Rushi is like S tier. I learned that Tiger rice cookers are apparently really good, but both of them are really hard to come by in the Netherlands. Both of those are Japanese brands. And I saw like one or two for sale somewhere, but they were really expensive and kind of a sketchy workshop or like a web shop, so I didn't want to get those. So I got one from a brand called Cuckoo, which I think is a South Korean brand. I don't know. Why would you need a rice cooker when you can just use a pot, Lowko? That's what I said for years, Yugian. Until I got my first rice cooker a couple years ago that recently broke. Rice cookers are kind of OP, yeah. It is really nice. Yeah, if you want the suggestion, just ping me on Discord. I can link the one that you want, that I got. Do you grind your rice in a windmill? Even though I live in the Netherlands, I don't own a windmill. You're boiling rice like an animal? So I mentioned this years ago on stream. And a bunch of my viewers convinced me that I needed to get a cheapo rice cooker. Because apparently it would change my life.
Hi Lowko. You probably answered this question already. But are you planning on playing Witcher 4?
Yes.
I loved your Witcher 3 streams, although I didn't reach the blood and wine due to stream VOD.
Yeah, I never saved those VODs properly. That was on me. I will definitely play The Witcher 4 when it releases. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Thank you for the resub. Yeah, rice cooker is kind of nice. So I learned that day that there's a lot of viewers of mine that eat rice like literally 3 times a day. Very uncommon for people in the Netherlands to eat rice for every meal. But rice is kind of nice, yeah. In the Netherlands, the most common thing to eat is like a slice of bread with cheese. People will eat that 3 times a week, or a day, rather, but maybe twice a day. But rice is really quite good, yeah. When you lived with Trigger, he bought a 40-pound bag of rice. I think I mentioned once upon a time we got rice at the supermarket, and it came in a cardboard box. And I had a couple of my viewers make fun of me for buying rice in a cardboard box. Apparently, when you do that, you are very European. Yeah. Yeah, apparently you're supposed to buy them in large bags. Now, it's not really the staple food in the Netherlands. Like, historically, the Netherlands eats a lot of potatoes. People still eat a lot of potatoes, but I guess we kind of, like, supplemented rice with potatoes instead. Yeah. Rice in a box, Lowko? Bunch of savages? Yeah, I know. You know what the rice box even said? It said specifically to not wash the rice. Like, the instructions said, don't wash the rice because it's already washed. Oh my god. How fancy is that? We've gotten different rice since then. Yeah. No, I do quite like the rice cooker. It is nice. How long is a rice cooker supposed to take to make like really good rice?
Nice.
Hey, Sloy with the 69 months. Hold up. Nice. Very nice. If you make rice in a rice cooker, what's like a normal time? Because the one I got, like the one we got just now, it takes like 25, 30 minutes. Like, yeah, that's about right. Okay. I mean, you just turn it on and then you go AFK, right? Like it's pre-washed rice? I don't know, dude. Most people, I could show you guys. I could show you guys a Dutch web shop. Like a Dutch supermarket. Let me see. This is how a lot of Dutch people will buy rice. This is how it's done, I think, in a lot of countries. In the great country of Europe, this is how a lot of people will get it done. Yes. So you will get something like this. That is 400 grams of rice for €1. And it comes in a cardboard box. And this will, the instructions on something like this will say to not wash it. I don't know. This is how most Dutch people eat rice. Security warning, Coca-Cola original. Oh god. Dangerous. About 25 minutes for you? Okay. Yeah, this is how it's usually done. $400 grams? So expensive? Maybe it's because all supermarket prices in the Netherlands have kind of gone through the roof. But being able to get like 6 or 7 portions of rice or whatever for €1 sounds very reasonable to me. But we've been buying larger quantities ever since that conversation on stream. Because I had viewers make fun of me. Yeah. Yeah, we usually buy like a kilo now. It's like a bag. But maybe I'll get more if I start eating more rice. You usually get a 10 to 20 pound bag, like 5 to 10 kilos. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go with Blood of My Enemy. Anyways, if you're a savage like me and you haven't used a rice cooker, rice cookers are nice. Can recommend. I was in doubt. I was in doubt for a long time. But I have since seen the light. I have not yet seen the light on a microwave. I still don't own a microwave. Microwave seems pointless. I used to have a microwave, but we never used it, so we don't have it anymore. Lowko full trolling? I'm not! I really want to get a quarry over here for this. Here comes Air Fryer Gang. I know there's a lot of Air Fryer Gang members. Air Fryer Gang is very hip. Yeah. Hey, look, we have an arbalist. Sick. I would really like to have a storehouse over here. We need to expand our territory. I have an oven. Yeah, we have an oven. In my mind, you kind of have to choose which kitchen appliances get to live on your stove, you know? Like that, or like on your kitchen countertop, rather. Like, that's like prime real estate. And in my mind, the only thing that gets to live there is the stuff that I, like, use on a daily. So, like, the coffee machine. Maybe the rice cooker can get that, you know, very important spot. But I feel like I won't use a microwave more than, like, once a week. But maybe it's because I don't have one now. I should get a pizza stove? Just buy a bigger castle? I don't have that big a kitchen. No, our kitchen is not that big. I usually just eat all the food, or I heat it up in a like a regular pan, like a skillet.
Adventure awaits. What do we kill first? Light the way.
I do a lot of meal prep these days, though. So I prep a lot of like food and then I freeze it, and then I put like the day before I put like one of the frozen bits in the fridge, and then it's like it's already pre-portioned. So I don't really. We don't have a lot of leftovers. I usually spend like Sundays and Wednesdays doing a bunch of cooking and stuff. I'm losing a bunch of my dudes. It's not good. But I feel like meal prep gang and rice cooker gang go hand in hand. Okay. Now I can start up more of these things. Meal prep is just plant leftovers. Basically, yeah. I also recently got a slow cooker. I was excited because I got a slow cooker for Christmas, dude. Or was it my birthday? I don't remember. Anyways. I am now part of slow cooker gang. Big gang. Yeah. Slow cooker, rice cooker, and meal prep. Dude. I'm telling you guys, I'm living the life.
I was born ready. Hey, don't touch the spear.
I'm gonna start adding more and more arbalists here. I feel like my pikemen are going to die here eventually. And even though I love my pikemen, it is a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Hey, send me to battle.
A sous vide? I do have a sous vide, yeah. I got like one of those rotating stick thingamajigs. Very nice.
For honor and duty.
If I made a kitchen appliances tier list, sous vide would be like B rank. Useful, but not quite, you know. Yeah, I made tiramisu. I needed it for tiramisu because I didn't want to eat raw eggs. Dude, I have a killer tiramisu recipe. I made my treasury. Next up, we need to make the... the siege factory. I need 64 of these thingamajigs. Okay. Okay, now we save a little bit. Lowko's kitchen appliances hoarding arc. No. They have a place to live, okay? Things in my home need to have a place to live, because otherwise I get stressed out. As an old man, I have noticed I really like it when places or things have specific places where they go. This will be my siege workshop right over here. Luckily, Loran's the same way, dude. She also likes it when stuff goes in one place where it's supposed to live.
Proceed with purpose.
I feel like 90% of the arguments we used to have when we first moved in together was stuff being lost. Like, I would, like, move her stuff, and she would, like, move my stuff. And then the questions were always like, where's my stuff? Over the years, we've come up with a good system.
For honor and duty.
Yeah, I should actually use the fishing. It's taken 7 years. No, not quite that long, but... Seven long years.
Towards the abyss.
I wish I had an induction stove. No, we have gas. Induction is very OP these days. Like, I was kind of in the camp that I thought, like, induction was, like, an old school thing. Because it's what my grandma had, and it was this, like, weird spiraling thing that didn't really work very well. Turns out modern induction is S tier. But I don't have it. It's a different kind, yeah. It's thermic, yeah, exactly. It's not technically induction, but that's what I think that's what a lot of people think of when they think induction. It's the old school vibe.
Fear not the shadow path.
I need to kill this thing over here, guys. It's a bit dangerous.
Ready to face the dark.
Should I maybe put down a tower over here? Is that possible?
Honor and duty.
I can put a tower over here and then sell it.
With haste.
For honor and duty.
For honor and duty. Sorry. We gotta get the Bernie Tower. We need the Bernie Tower for the next Death Knight.
I stand prepared. What do we kill first?
Okay. I want a house.
Honor and duty.
Yeah, I don't think they make houses in the Netherlands anymore with gas hops. Like, it's just like it's all electric. Everything's electric. Heating is electric. All the things are electric.
I serve.
But you can switch over, but it's a lot of hassle. I looked into it. It's not that easy. Maybe one day, but
Your command.
I don't know if I want to make
Our defenses are
that
under
commitment.
attack.
Light the way.
Oh, snap. Alright, I want to try and see if I can kill this thing.
I was born ready.
My pikemen are kind of wrecking.
Touch the spear.
This thing is very strong on this difficulty, it turns out.
Embers guide me.
Oh, you're not gonna get baited away?
Research complete.
Forward.
You're not supposed to leave the gas on when it's not in use, Lowko? Okay, okay, thank you. That's good advice.
Research complete.
The light burns strong.
No, you don't want to use your gas stove for heating. No, a bit of a misconception there. Generally frowned upon. Very bad for your health, too. I don't think you want to do that.
For honor and duty.
Thank you,
Got my
Demnar.
First proper paycheck. Time to get my eternal sub back. Feels
Thank you
good.
very much, dude. Hope all is well.
I go.
This night is not gonna last forever.
Honor and duty.
Come on. It's a very short amount of time remaining. I really want to pop this enemy. I don't know. Oh my lord. Okay. I don't know if it like sticks around for longer.
By your will.
Daybreak approaches. It's gonna heal. No. Is it going to disappear? Dang it. Hey, thank you, Demnar. Lowko, how do you cook salmon? In the dishwasher, obviously. The great American dish. Dishwasher salmon, baby.
Waver. I am here.
That's crazy. No, I've never made dishwasher salmon.
For honor and duty.
Shall come.
You like dishwasher salmon? Delicious. You like cooking your steak by running it under the hot tap? Mmm.
Duty.
Delicious. I'm just gonna pretend that I killed the enemy here. Spoiler alert, I did not.
What's the holdup?
You guys have dishwashers? That's quite a flex, isn't it? Ooh. I do have a dishwasher, yeah. I do think a dishwasher is an S tier kitchen appliance, absolutely. You're telling Loran? She knows that we have a dishwasher, bro. She knows, she knows. This won't come as a surprise to her. You know what I recently learned? That maybe the most OP way is to have 2 dishwashers. Now that sounds a little redundant, but hear me out. You have 2 dishwashers, one for clean stuff, and then one for dirty stuff. And as long as you only own just enough to fill up one of them, you never have to put away any of your stuff. It sounds goated. Yeah, it sounds great. Like, you never have to take away your plates and cups and whatever. You just move one to the next.
Upgrade complete.
If you have them side by side, I feel like it's a flawless system. There's gotta be a problem with it, but I've not yet heard what the issue could possibly be. Cause like, let's be real. Maybe you're more organized than me, but like probably 50% of the time that you use your dishwasher, you probably take stuff out of your dishwasher as it is, if you have one.
Eager and willing.
If you have a family of 4, you have too many dishes?
I'm already
Yeah, okay, maybe. So you need a 3rd dishwasher is what you're saying. Actually, I think you need like an even amount of dishwashers. So you would need 4. That gets a little excessive.
a flicker in the dark.
But it's technically a solvable issue with more dishwashers. You need an industrial one, dude. Yeah. But, on the flip side, if you have a family of 4, you can probably get your kids to be the dishwasher instead. Because that's how it worked when I was a kid. So, you know, maybe it's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Light the way.
Okay, here we go again. I also called it child labor as a child, yeah. No, my cats do very little. My cats don't clean anything.
Hide my weapon.
Our
Well, they
buildings
clean
are under
themselves.
attack.
Make way.
Okay, I really need to kill this scary guy this night, otherwise I'm screwed. I was very close to killing it just now. Buddy, get over here.
Hey, don't touch the spear.
My eyes are yours.
No, run! Bro, what are you doing? Oh, he missed! No way. Don't die.
As you wish.
I didn't know that could miss.
Research complete. Upgrade complete.
Come on. We need to kill this thing. So he has a leash range that isn't very long. Okay, he's dead. That means I can actually start building here. Excellent. So that means I can actually make the wall. Next attack wave is gonna be coming in from this side. I didn't bug the boss. The boss just has a leash range. They don't want to engage far away from the tower that they spawned at. I didn't cheat. Don't you dare call me a cheater.
Upgrade complete.
Gotta upgrade that.
Embers guide me.
And I gotta make sure that we create a wall over in this region. That is gonna be good. Maybe actually don't make that wall. I probably want to be building, yeah, Grand Bellow Towers.
Choose a target.
I'm pretty sure if I just have a space of 1 by 1, my dudes will fit. The only problem with this plan is that I need to make sure that I fill in all of this area that I can't see with stuff so the enemies stay away. Maybe like a little temporary one over here. Oh, I also need to try and kill this actually.
Upgrade complete.
Maybe a little wall over here would be fantastic because I actually need more stone.
Sir,
I go.
Okay.
in position. Your bidding?
Okay. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of enemies in this region. But I kind of need to set up a reasonable wall in this area, just on the off chance that they do attack here.
I serve. I am here.
Okay. Good.
In position.
Eyes them. I step towards the
Upgrade
abyss.
complete.
Good. I need more food. So I need a temporary wall off in this region here. Yeah, maybe put a gate up over here and then we'll go from there. This is just on the off chance that they attack in this area. I don't know if they will, but I'm a little afraid that I'm gonna get overwhelmed. Okay. My main focus needs to be over here. Because if I'm not mistaken, that's where the next attack is going to be. Lines up.
What's the plan?
I would really like to have a quarry right over here. 30!
Guide
Woo!
weapon.
A 30er! Big.
Your orders.
Your orders?
It will be done.
You're having a hard time finishing the campaign? I haven't finished the campaign, so I can't really speak to how hard it is. It didn't seem easy, though. Okay. Night approaches. Fear not this night. Doo-doo-doo. You guys can go out, right? Yeah. Just single file, but that's okay. After this next night cycle, we're gonna try and upgrade to catapults. Really? Memed?
Proceed with purpose.
Okay, this is the night cycle right over here. Just trying to get my dude to level up some more. I can get a fire tower going. I think that'd be lit for real, dude. I think it'd be fire. Okay, I want to put up some towers. For real, for real. I think there is a cap. Like, you can say that there's no cap, but I think there is a cap. Mostly because I can only fit so many. Like, real estate is a premium.
The target. Sir.
From the ash.
This thing is kind of struggling by itself.
Stand as one.
Should only be during the night cycle now. So maybe we'll just continue leveling here.
The light burns strong.
Really, games?
Fear not the shadow.
Wow.
Research complete.
Your command.
Ladies, get in the tower. This is where you live now. I know. You're not gonna leave that place. Matter of fact, I'm gonna lock you in there. I will lock you in the highest tower. This is like a fairy tale story, dude. I want to get Fury. Yeah. Lots of Furies. Furies. Okay. My stone. This one. Okay. You guys need to get upgraded because I never have enough. Woo! Thank you for that game. I felt inspired when you made that sound. Do you think this is gonna be good enough? Maybe I'll leave like a couple of the ladies.
Choose the target.
Yeah, let's make a basic tower and you guys can sit in there. Okay. I would like to have an extra wall.
We stand in defiance.
I need a little bit more money. 3 minutes is not a very long time. That's what she said anyways. I was offended too. I should actually not be mass selecting like that. That kind of is bad. I do have enough of the other thing. Yeah, I want to get this primarily. Okay, so maybe try and get one more of those, but that's expensive. I can't afford that. Ah, I built it a little too close to the mine. Well, that's bad. Might get memed.
Upgrade complete.
Oh no. I don't have the opportunity here to sell and rebuild. So...
From the ashes.
GG? I don't know. I can only get one proper layer of wall here.
I serve.
Oh yeah, this thing is not actually fully upgraded. I mean, these walls are very strong though, but I don't think they're gonna last forever.
Ready to face the dark.
I need to basically push all of these towers one row back, which is kind of rough.
What's the plan?
You guys get in there. Yeah, I'm using the all house button. Select all house. How many houses do you guys usually have? Only one? Pfft. Pathetic. Look at me. I'm upgrading all of them. You have 0? You have 3? Whoa. I really need to get this thing.
The land trembles.
I stand prepared.
Upgrade complete.
The light burns strong.
Very nice.
Upgrade complete.
I'm upgrading all my houses. I'm adding another floor.
For honor and duty.
No big deal for me, dude. Okay.
For honor and duty.
As you wish.
All these towers need to be set up to be targeting the scariest thing first. So we'll see. Let's see how this goes. 7,000 enemies.
Sir,
What? We'll make one little thingy over here.
my weapon.
Yeah, Edwin is in the wall. He is the wall.
Ready to face the dark.
The YouTube ban has just been lifted in my country? Where did they ban YouTube? Russia? I think they banned it, didn't they? I don't remember. Hello, Suta. Hello.
Embers
Hope all is well.
surround me. I serve.
You live in Iran? Okay. And the YouTube ban was just lifted?
We stand.
Cool, cool, cool. Welcome. Hope all is well.
Upgrade complete.
I am here.
Where did you run to, Lowko? I went for a run this morning, actually. I did run.
Make way.
Yeah. I ran this morning. Sorry. That's a terrible joke. But I did. I did some interval training. It was exhausting.
Proceed with purpose.
For honor and duty.
Forward.
I'm not joking, no. I did.
The light burns strong.
Boom! 7,000 is kind of a lot, though.
We shall not waver.
Although I feel like I've built kind of a nice base.
Upgrade complete.
My next expansion is gonna be towards the bottom right.
I stand prepared.
Did I just jinx it? Maybe. I don't think so, though. Actually, I'm gonna go for the catapults. Catapults would be Very nice for the next base. I will add on more arbalists though. Bro hit level 7 during all of this. The cone is getting bigger. This'll look real nice when it's done. I'm like a Command and Conquer character now. Yeah.
Make way.
Your sister is safe.
Embers guide me.
Or system. Either of the two.
Ready to face the dark. Light the way.
This song in the background is wild.
Flee to the shadow.
Research complete.
No, I did not yet play Red Alert 2 on stream. Maybe at some point I will. I was going to, but it turns out it was a little bit of a pain to get the stream to work. I've got so many games to play at the moment, so I'm not exactly sure when. I would like to, though, at some point. Each of these nightmares is one of Lowko's followers. Some of you guys are huge. Some of you guys are scary. Most of you, though, gotta be honest with you, not so scary. This is the hardest difficulty now, yeah. You got a big back? I only recently learned what it meant when somebody says I have a big back. I will have you know that in the fitness, gym, bodybuilding, whatever world, people aim to get a big back. Growing a big back is one of the main goals, dude. Here's one step ahead of him.
I step towards the abyss. We stand in defiance.
You have a Big Mac? Also nice. Rushy's mauling somewhere. I told Rushy he had a big back because the man is like 7 feet tall. If you're 7 feet tall, you have a large back, chat. That's how it goes. It has to be. I guess you could have really long legs or something, but... Edwin is leveling, man. Almost level 9 now.
Light the way.
Dick.
Upgrade complete.
Okay. Did you guys just unload somewhere? Where'd you guys go?
Your order.
Some of them unloaded here. I don't know where they went. Okay. We are going to the bottom right. Let me just finish my food real quick, though. Dude, we're actually gaming. This is my first attempt on Nightmare. Yeah, the map is easy, blah, blah, blah. How did a top tier bodybuilder shop for clothes? Custom made everything, dude. There's this bodybuilding competition called the Olympia, which is like the main competition every year. And back in the like 2000s, they used to wear suits to these sorts of things. I came across a beautiful video once upon a time of the bros walking in. Okay, this is I just googled it real quick. This is the first picture I find. This is Ronnie Coleman, absolute legend. But you know, you have to get everything custom made because that is not going to fit. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. It's the same Ronnie Coleman. Yeah. Where is it? No, I can't find it this quickly, but it is kind of funny. Yeah. Wait, wait, Ronnie Coleman died? No way, bro. No way. What? Bro, he's alive. Why would you just say a rip Ronnie Coleman? He's alive. He's in a wheelchair. Yeah, I know that, but he's, you know, because somebody's in a wheelchair doesn't... I thought for a second I missed something. That's crazy.
For honor and duty.
I actually recently watched a video that Ronnie is planning on being able to walk again this year. Apparently, it's possible, which would be pretty cool. Hope he makes that. Okay, so we actually got the job done, dude. Very nice.
I go.
Okay, so we're going to expend towards this section over here. Did I make my food? Nope, Laurent got me food, dude. I told you she's awesome. I did make breakfast today, though. Does that count? For her as well. What am I going to have for lunch? Well, I mean, it's 5 p.m. over here.